Up, day 66, 90 hard. Let's get it, man. Consistency pays off. Only if you show up every day and you're doing what you gotta do. We ain't gonna half step.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Quick 25 push-up, man. You know, like I said, man. Day 66, 90 hard. 23 more days to go. You did what I'm saying? No, 24 more days to go. You did. I'm loving this shit. Nah, you good, huh? I'm loving it. You gotta show up every day. Sometimes I don't even want to show up, but I keep my word to myself and I show up. It's about being true to yourself no matter what you tell yourself. No matter if you're going to get a job, you already at a job, you're trying to do overtime, or you got to clock in for somebody else, or you just in a regular job and you just got to put in extra work without trying to get a bonus. If that's what you got to do, you got to do it. You may not like it, you may not agree with it, but sometimes you got to over-deliver and still be in the same position. And you got to be willing to put in that work. Because you got to tell yourself, if you was the owner of that company, you would be willing to put in that extra work just to make the ends meet. You did what I'm saying? But you thinking from a mindset of an employee, so now you telling yourself, they don't pay me to do this. This not my position. No, it may not be your position. But as long as you're a part of the team, which is that job, that company, you got to do what you got to do to make the company flow right. You did what I'm saying? So that's in real life. When you wake up or you change your diet or you quit a habit or you trying to start a workout plan or you trying to start something new, it ain't going to always go as you plan or as you think, but you got to stay consistent. And you can't tell yourself what ain't going to happen, what can't happen, what you're not able to do, what you're not equipped with, what you don't know how to do, because now you're talking down on yourself. Hey there, sweetie. You got to always speak life into yourself and be motivating to yourself. You don't need no inspiration and motivation from everybody else. You know what you got to do. You know where you falling short at. You know where you need help at. So instead of looking for outside help, go to the source. The source is the Most High. Go to the source. Isolate yourself. Go in a prayer. You know what I mean? In a darkened place, quiet, by yourself, and talk to the Most High. Ask for guidance. Ask for obedience. Ask for rules and strategies so you can follow them. But you got to be sincere. You got to be intentional once you get the answer. Once the Most High answers your prayers and give you the answer that you're looking for or the answer that you're asking for. Because you may get an answer, but it may not be the answer you're looking for. Because sometimes we pray for help financially, but he started helping us physically and losing our friends, because before he can bless us to go in a more prosperous area of our life, we got to cut off some wayside, some trash that may be our friends or family that weren't meant to be blessed like the way we about to get blessed. So in order for us to walk through that gate, sometimes we got to cut ties with a lot of people. We got to cut certain relationships that we've been already had. You deal what I'm saying? And that may not be the case with everything or everybody's situation, but your situation is different. So you got to take heed to your own situation. What work for him may not work for you. What work for her may not work for you. And then again, you don't never know until you try. What work for him may work for you. It may just take a little longer. He may work out in 30 days, well, you may take 6 months doing the same thing, but it worked out for you too. And vice versa. She may did something in 6 months, and now you copying the same thing, and it worked out for you in 3 days or in 30 days. Your plan is your plan. Your path is your path. You got to stay consistent and focus on your path. Like I said, wake up with gratitude. Get the Most High his time back, because he allowed us to get this time that we're using right now. You did what I'm saying? Don't be selfish. Always give back, because we get given stuff every day. We get given life. We get given freedom. We get given mercy. Everything every day. So don't be so selfish and trying to give time back to the Most High. Pray, isolate yourself, meditate. Don't try to rush the time. You know what I mean? Be patient, take your time, be still, and then you'll hear. You know, the Bible always say, peace, be still, but everybody in a rush to get somewhere when you know you ain't really ready to die. So why rush to hurry up and finish a journey or finish a certain area in your path when you know the faster you finish, the closer we all getting to death? Because every day we wake up, we're a day closer to death. So why not just take your time and be patient? If you really loving the life you loving the life you living, be patient. Take your time and enjoy life, man. Because, you know, once you're gone, you can't come back. Or if you do come back, you ain't going to come back the same. You did what I'm saying?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Yeah, that shit get me tired, but I still gotta do it. I still gotta show up. I still gotta finish. Once I start, I finish. No matter what else I got going on for my day. And it haven't always been like that. But in certain areas of my life that I've been profitable, prosperous, I've been uplifting, I've been leveling up, however you want to categorize it. Those were the times that I really trusted myself, trusted the Most High, and I followed his teaching. I followed his path. Even while I was on the block, I made a lot of crackheads stop smoking crack just to smoke weed, because that's how strong my product was. And I'm not boasting to be in the street at all. I'm not promoting to sell drugs at all. What I'm saying is, while I was in that type of lifestyle, I still was helping people. You did. And addiction is addiction. But it's also good to leave one addiction for a better addiction. Let me give you an example. You may got an addiction to judge people. Sometimes you gotta leave that addiction alone and start switching out and start feeding people on Sundays and Saturdays. Now you feeding the homeless every weekend. And now you become addicted to that. You did what I'm saying? Let go one habit for another habit. A habit is just a short-term addiction. That's all that is. Because if you keep the habit long enough, it'll become addicted. You'll become addicted to doing what you're doing, which started off just being a habit. You did what I'm saying? I'm not here to preach to you. I'm here to teach you if you're willing to listen. Like everybody say, the student shows up when the teacher is ready. And vice versa, the teacher shows up when the student is ready. So if you're always willing to learn and you ready to implement what you learn, you ready to take action, you just not being an information junkie. You just getting a lot of information and sitting on it. You really taking heed to the information and using it. And if it don't work for you, let it fall to the wayside and on to the next. You did what I'm saying? You doing it like that, you're going to eventually find your way. And when you find your way now, you can reach back and start teaching them how you found your way and what's benefiting you and how you go about your day, how you make your money, how you getting peace of mind. You did what I'm saying? We all in the school. Y'all know Earth is a school. Shout out Big Alma Mama. That's Mother Nature real name, Big Alma Mama. You see what I'm saying? Because before you can pray to the ancestors, talk to the ancestors, you got to talk to Big Alma Mama. Mother Earth got a lot of names, but I just like to call her Big Alma Mama. I learned that from a different source that I'm not going to speak of right now, but I just like to call her Big Alma Mama. You know what I mean? Big Mama. Big Alma. Big Alma Mama. You did what I'm saying? Talk to Big Alma Mama. She watch everything. She provide us the air. She provide us the water. With the grace and the gratitude gifted from the Most High. You did what I'm saying? Like, you got to start loving your life better, man. Every day. Even when you're going through shit. Even if you're not where you want to be. Even if you financially fucked up. Even if you spiritually fucked up. Even if you mentally fucked up. Physically fucked up. You incarcerated. You're not where you want to be. They can lock your body up, but they can't control your mind. It's all about having a certain perspective in your mind so your mind can be free. Once your mind free, then you can start working on getting your body free. And if you free already in the public, when I say free your body, that means control your flesh. Don't let your flesh make decisions for you, like going to the club or going to buy a subscription for OnlyFans or tricking out with this bitch when you know you got a girl at the house or anything in that nature. Going something outside of your will when you know you already got access to it. But now you taking extra precaution or extra action to pay for it or to do all this evil shit. You deal what I'm saying? Like, I just blew my trading account. It's my fault. I blew my sports bank account. It was my fault. Rushing the process again. Not accepting the losses. Not accepting that, okay, your analysis was wrong. Your studying was wrong. Accept it. Move on to the next day. Not move on to the next game in the same day. Take a couple hours off. It's not you taking hours. It's just you giving your mental a break so you can have a fresh start tomorrow, a renewed mind tomorrow, so you can reset your thinking process and your studying process. You did what I'm saying? But most of us that trade in sports bet, we fuck up the first couple of years because we already trying to rush the process. We see everybody else winning, and vice versa. We see how we not liking our current living situation. So we thinking a 10-team parlay, a 17 parlay, a 16 parlay will hit. And once we miss 10 on, we keep telling ourselves, well, we just need one and we'll be straight. If this one hit, we'll be straight. And then the next 6 months, we just take a number parlay. Even though we said we were going to take singles, we lose 2 singles back to back in that one day or in that 1 week. Now we taking number parlay, trying to catch up what we lost and make extra just off on the span of what we hoping to get. Not what we studied for, not what the results say we should get, but what we hoping for. And if you trading and you sports betting, that's not a game of hope. It's a game of research, analysis, top-down analysis, great sports bet research, and you got to stick to your plan, man. And you got to trust yourself. You can't always try to go with everybody else, sit in a group or sports pick group or something like that. It'll be beneficial for a minute. But sometimes you don't know why they picking or if they did their research or not. You don't know if they picking some picks from another sports chat. You could be buying picks for somebody else. They getting free picks from somebody else they don't even know. It's so many different sources out here to get free picks from and free trading signals. You ain't never know. So you don't know if they ultra swinging, scalping, or intraday trading. You won't know. You don't know if they doing parlays, single. You don't know if they're taking negative 200, negative 300 for a single. You won't know until you start seeing it. And now you wondering why I put $100 on the play, but I won. I ain't make them $16 because the odds wasn't in your favor. You did what I'm saying? So you got to understand, this is not a game of chance. It's not a game of hope. Life is not a game of hope. Life is not a game of chance. Life is a game of structured discipline, being intentional with every move and every phase in your life that you want to inquire. You see what I'm saying? Everything ain't gonna go smooth, but it can go smooth as you may want it if you do the proper research. You know the 5 P's: proper preparation prevent poor performance. So we've been performing poorly because we ain't been properly prepared. You deal what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, man. Love yourself. I'm loving me every day. I'm loving me more every day too. Let's get the third set in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 20, 21.
You gotta love yourself, man. I love myself. I smile back at myself. I hug myself. Sometimes I be hard on myself. I talk down on myself. And I'm starting to stop all that negative shit to myself. Understand, if you willing to talk down on you, you cannot get mad if somebody else choose to talk down on you. You already opening the door for that type of energy. If you say you ain't worth shit, or you move like you ain't worth shit, you can't get mad at the public for treating you or responding to you like you ain't worth shit, because they only reflecting the energy that you put out for yourself. You deal what I'm saying? Push out the energy that you would like to receive. Each one teach one. Sometimes what you push out you may not still receive, but you got to be intentional and still be willing to push it out. You deal what I'm saying? You got to deal what I'm saying. If you get something from the comment, if you get something from this content, leave a comment. Share it to somebody who may seem or deem this video valuable and they get something from it. Like I said, we're all here to help each other. I'm here to serve you. Y'all here to serve me. Iron sharpen iron. They help each other level up and get out of our current situation if you don't like your situation. And if you love your situation, let's level up, let's upgrade. Our situation can always be better, be improved. You deal what I'm saying? Them 75 push-ups got me tired. I've been running around all day. I'm tired. I still got to do these 25. Ain't no excuses. I'm still showing up. Day 66, 90 hard. I ain't missed a day. I missed a day, a couple days posting on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. But I ain't missed a day posting on YouTube. I'm consistent. 1 or 2 views, 10 views, 0 views. I'm consistent. Like I said, these my accountability posts where I can go back to and say, you see this day, I remember I was feeling like this, but I showed up. You see this day, I wanted to quit, but I showed up. You see this day, I was very energized. I showed up and I delivered a great message that day. That's for me. And if I can help somebody who see this content, I appreciate it. It's valuable. But I'm doing this for me. Because I ain't got too many people that hang around me that will not judge me, but hold me accountable for something I tell them I want to do. And then the next week, they're not even bringing it up, which is not their position to hold me accountable. But if we homeboys or homegirls or brothers and sisters, whatever you want to call ourselves, we hanging around each other. If you calling yourself my partner, if you telling me something, I'm going to hold you accountable to it. You telling me you're going to get a job in a couple days, I'm going to ask you how that job went. Did you go to the interview? Did you apply for it? What you waiting on? And vice versa, I ain't got that same energy dishing out to me. When I say something, they don't question me back like they don't give a fuck what I'm saying, or they hope I don't do it or something like that. I can't put too much thought in it because that thought started to be on some negative shit. I just look at it like they not meant to do shit. I got to hold myself accountable. So how can I hold myself accountable and literally have like receipts on how I felt that day on what I was feeling that moment? Video, content creator, create your own content, you go watch it. If somebody else watch it, that's just the benefit. That's just the plus that come with this, me holding myself accountable. You dig what I'm saying? I love life. I don't like my decisions. I don't like my situation based on my prior decision. So if I want my next situation to be better, right now in this moment, I gotta make better decisions so my next decision can be better. That's why I always say today is the best day to be alive. Because you can use what you learned yesterday, use that information for today, and your tomorrow will be better. And you just can put it on a bigger span. If you want your next year, this your next year, if you want your next year to look better, use what you learned last year, this year, so your next year can be better. You deal what I'm saying? And you just keep on repeating the same thing on a bigger scale. If you want the next 10 years of your life to look better, look back at the last 10, see what you did wrong, make better decisions for these couple 10 that we living in. And then after these 10, the following 10 should be perfecto, espresso, magnificent. You deal what I'm saying? Life ain't gonna be perfect, but you can create your own reality to a certain extent, your own bubble. You deal what I'm saying? Buy you some acres, get you a trust, get you an irrevocable trust, get you some credit, start day trading, get you some stocks. You deal what I'm saying? Sports bet, you know what I mean? Get you a family office, family compound, get you some real estate, some Bitcoin, you know what I mean? You get some shit like that going. Now your hands off the income, your shit just overlapping. You just making money overly consistently, and you ain't gotta lift a finger no more. You got everybody in place, certain people in place, certain holding companies and certain LLCs and escort. They gonna pay your taxes and give you tax advantages and tax exemptions and shit like that. So you good, family good. You sitting on 100 acre, 250 acre, 1,000 acre, 20 acres, 10 acres, whatever you choose to go, however you choose to flow it. But that's what I'm saying. You can create your own reality where a lot of this shit in the media, it won't even fuck with you. All the racist shit, you ain't got to go deal with too many people because you got everything on your land already. You growing your own food, you got your chicken, you got your cow, you got your farm, you got your real estate, you got your office, you trading, you got your sports bet, you got your stock, you got your Bitcoin, you got your credit, you got your irrevocable trust, you got your land trust, you got your will put up in place. You got everything put up in place where you just living and you still helping people because now you don't want to just sit back and croak and die because you got everything and ain't nothing else to do. No, even once you get to that level, now you're trying to reach back and show people how they can get to that level step by step. You deal what I'm saying? We ain't hoarding the information. We're going to get the information, use the information, benefit from the information we use, and then reach out and teach the people how we got the information and how they can use the information that we got and benefit them how we chose is to benefit us. That's what it's all about, man. I keep saying it, man. Iron sharpen iron, man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I told you, man. 100 push-ups every day. No matter how it look, it's gonna get delivered. No matter how long it take, it's gonna get done. No matter what time of the day I gotta do it, I'm still gonna do it for that day. I love you and I love yourself. The most I got something special for you. If only you can put him first, always and forever, and you be obedient to his instructions, to his teaching, to his laws that's in the book of the Bible. You deal what I'm saying? Like I said, start always looking for outside sources, outside help. Go deep within yourself, isolate yourself, meditate, ask the Most High for guidance, and be obedient once you given the instructions. Like and subscribe. Valuable content. Gonna stay consistent. I'm gonna put it in your face. Ain't gonna have no trouble but to put it in your face. I ain't offering no digital products, so you ain't gotta send no pay. They get me monetized and keep the algorithm going, so YouTube can send that pay once they monetize me. You deal what I'm saying? You find the video valuable, leave a comment. Share it. It may change somebody's day, change somebody's future, because they going to start paying attention and being intentional from this day forward. Like I said, I love you and I love yourself. Salute. Day 66. Let's get it.